Morning, guys. Welcome to Rediscover to the World. Today we are covering British Commercial Vehicle Museum at Leyland, and this is the entrance. You can come and enter here in British. There are plenty of parking here. You can see easily you can park here. So let's see what we can get in this British Commercial Vehicle Museum. There's the entrance. Do you need anything from her? Morning. Hi. Can we have two adults? Yes. And is it okay if I record my just? Sure. Yeah. It's just for my YouTube channel.
Okay, I can.
No, but it's just that.
Whatever is easier.
Yeah. What time that show is? You know, there's a show here on the movie, the play movie.
Oh, they just run continuously.
Continuously running.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them are about half an hour.
Half an hour
They
time.
kind of just run.
So this is the cafe area. I think you can enjoy the cafe in this area. Because I came here before.
See where they are?
This is the bus. And then right bus. Albert St. Alam Row. It's just long. You can see this one.
box is that so long as the engine is running, it can't roll backwards on it and start, and there's no need to worry about slipping a clutch at low speed. The epicyclic transmission can even allow the bus to travel sufficiently slowly to converse with an engineer walking alongside.
All I'm trying to understand is that all in a driving condition. I mean, if somebody wants to drive,
Everybody's own. I'm different. It's lighter than that one. And that's only a four-wheeler, that one.
how many gears in this one?
Uh,
Which engine is
it's
this?
55, I think it is, this one.
55.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was the engine at the front, which you can see, but the body itself is an old horse and cart body. So it's got the steering wheels, the wheels at the back, not the front.
Ah,
So
and they, you know, all these milk box, you know, they were from that time. You know, what do you carry? What do you carry with them?
That?
Yeah, barrel.
milk.
Milk, yeah, I knew this. So that was.
Just imagine trying picking what they have full of milk.
Yeah, I'm just imagining how many liters you can put it in a one barrel. This
About 20 gallon.
20 gallon.
20 gallons with is it 20 pounds? No, 10 gallon. 10 gallon. Is it? Yes, 10 gallon, sorry.
And you can carry this 10 gallon one person.
Huh?
And you can carry this 10 gallon with one person, put it on top and then put it down.
And what they used to do, the farmers, they always had a loading bay
Okay.
on the approaches to the farm itself. So they always used to put them onto the loading bay. So when the driver came, he just drew up alongside, take the empty ones off, and then put the full ones back on again.
Got it.
And it was a daily job for them.
Yeah. That's amazing. Amazing history.
Yeah, there was no power steering, no heater,
Yeah.
no power brakes.
Yeah.
They just ordinary hydraulic brakes. Oh, you had to be wary, very wary.
I mean, hats off to you guys. How did you maintain this? It's unbelievable. The condition is absolutely brand new.
That's one of the latest ones that was restored from nothing.
Is there?
That one.
This is the one. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any time you guys can drive this, you know, like an event, just to show how that old vehicle used to drive, you know? I mean, is there any chance, maybe in future, that one by one, these you can show how whether they, you know, you can drive or not, or they are drivable or not?
Well, we couldn't insure, we wouldn't be
No,
able
I'm
to
not saying
insure them.
teaching. I'm saying just show one of this how it looks like driving, you know.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've taken them quite a few of these out on the road.
Uh,
That fire engine up at the top there, we take that one out regularly.
oh, that's the one.
The fire engine up at the top, and that's 1927.
1927.
Yeah. And that does 40 miles an hour. So it's quite fast for a vehicle of them days. that particular one there, the 800, that was this 30.
That's Major Milk 3, 1954.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything? Is there any vehicles you used to drive in World War II?
Me?
No, not you. Means is there any vehicle here which has participated in World War II?
No, not World War II. World War One over there, yes.
Which one is World War One?
The gun carrier.
Oh, the gun carrier. This one.
The
Yeah.
RAF type.
RAF side.
RAF type. That's
Yeah,
World War
RAF side.
One.
Okay. Oh, that's the gun showing there on the picture,
Yeah.
and that's the vehicle. Okay, this is the one.
This is
1912.
yeah.
Leyland Motors and UK. Okay.
Yeah.
That's used in World War.
That was used in the
World
war. That
War
one was
One.
used in the war. That's from before the war.
So that was used in World War One.
Yeah.
Ah,
The Bedford there.
yeah.
Bedford, what we call the Green Goddess. That was another one that was used during the war. They
Which
were
one?
produced in the Second World War. Yeah.
Can you show me?
The green.
Oh,
The
this
green
is the
one
one.
here.
So, you mean to say 1954?
Yeah, but that's an old. It's an old design that was used during the war.
My God.
It's just that it's a later one. That's all.
This was used in World War One.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I'm just recording this for my YouTube. I'm recording this for my YouTube. You know, I can show to the wider audience.
Yeah.
They can come and learn the history and see the beautiful history.
Where's that out in there?
It's rediscovered. I've got a channel, Rediscovered to the World,
Yeah.
YouTube channel, and I'm going to publish it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a wider audience.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, do you want to see my channel? Yes, sir. Yeah.
This one.
Yes, sure, okay.
That was used in the Second World War.
This was used in. So this is called Leyland Motors.
Yeah. This was used by the Germans, the Nazis,
My God, this was used by Germans in World War II.
in World War II. Yes.
So is that a German
if,
make?
if,
Is that a
if you
German
read
make?
that, it was built for the royal family.
Okay, so that's made by British.
It's always British, always a British made. Yeah, Leyland. It's all Leyland.
So how did the German get this?
It was when they just before they started the Second World War,
Yeah.
they actually got rid of the royal family got rid of this,
Yeah.
sent it to another bus company, but they transferred it over to Jersey.
Yeah.
There was one sent to Jersey and there was one sent to Guernsey.
Yeah.
This one was used by the Germans, but the crafty people in Jersey actually put it right down. There's a lot of tunnels and caves and what have you in Guernsey, beg your pardon. And what they did, they put the bus in there and then bricked it up so that the Germans couldn't use it. And after the war, it was brought out, and it's now it's down the Midlands somewhere.
That's the diesel one, and it's quite wide. I've never seen so much wide. It's quite wide, but the normal trucks are less than this. You see the width? It's quite wide.
Yes, well, this was the maximum width they could have. It's only 7'6".
Yeah.
This one, but
yeah.
now, I mean, the later ones are going up to 8 foot. They're 8 foot wide.
Oh, they are 8 foot wide. Okay.
Yeah. All the later ones are 8 foot wide now.
Yeah.
But this was used by the royal family.
This was used by the royal family as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there anything else you can show me with the history, with some stories, just from my recording, where there's something, you know, and story that that can tell the history, you know, the lesson.
Well, you know about the history of how Leyland Motors itself started.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't start by building vehicles.
Yeah.
Started with that. Lawnmower.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed this one. I've gone through the detail. This one. Yeah. Steam lawnmower. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a British made or the German made?
Pardon?
Is that a British made or German made?
Yeah.
That's British.
Yeah. It's Leyland.
Oh, okay.
Like the majority of the vehicles in here, they're Leyland.
Yeah.
Leyland Motors. It covered a vast area of this town.
They're still there. They're still coming.
Oh, they're still being built.
They're still being
But
built.
it's DAF vehicles now.
Ah,
Leyland DAF.
Leyland DAF.
Look, this building here itself,
Yeah.
this was where they used to build the buses.
Yeah.
It started off where they built the buses because they were built by of timber. The bodies were built by of timber.
Yeah.
They built them in here,
Yeah.
and then they used it when they started building them with steel panels.
Yeah.
They went to, this place was used as what they call a PDI, pre-delivery inspection.
Yeah.
And then we took it over in,
Are they still building anything here?
no,
No.
it's just the trucks to build.
Okay.
And that's on the
But the company is still there, the Leyland DAF. They're still building.
DAF.
Yeah.
It's Leyland DAF, yeah.
Leyland DAF, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they call it Leyland DAF here, but it's not, it's actually DAF.
DAF.
Vehicles from Holland.
From Holland.
Yeah.
DAF, D-U-F-F.
No, D-A,
D-A-F-F.
no, D-A-F.
D-A-F, DAF, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Leyland DAF. Okay, so the DAF, is that based in Holland? Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Okay. So the British have got a collaboration with DAF, they merged together,
Yeah.
and now they are building there.
I think all the cabs, the Leyland cabs,
Yeah.
I think they were all built over in Holland somewhere.
Okay.
And then they fetched them over. I think there's about 10 cabs at a time.
Can I ask you one more question? Are they all vehicles here, parked here, are they all in a drivable condition? I mean,
Yes.
they all are.
Yeah. Apart from the horse-drawn car.
Yeah, apart from this one, yeah,
Horse-drawn, this one is.
Yeah, quarter parts in, okay.
But we can't drive the steam vehicles like the.
Yeah, that's the one. I've seen that steam show, something like this. Close to the Preston somewhere there was a steam show going on.
Oh,
I
it's,
see.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Scotland, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can't use them because we've got to be certified.
Yeah.
The boiler itself has got to be certified.
Yeah.
And it costs such a lot of money just to certify one.
Just a boiler. Okay.
We can't use them at all with steam boilers.
That's amazing.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 5. I think 5 vehicles with steam driven.
Is there anything else you want to share, that any history, anything else, just for my recording, and I can share with the wider audience, you know, lesson learned, something. This looks to me is also,
Well, this is
Merryweather fire engine.
this is a Merryweather, but it was owned by the chassis itself. Merryweather did all the pump,
Yeah.
ladder, and bodywork on it.
Yeah.
But the chassis itself is Albion.
Yeah.
Leyland Motors bought Albion Motors out.
Okay. Where they came from?
Albion Motors were in Glasgow.
Glasgow, okay,
A place
Scottish
called
place.
Scottstown
Okay.
in Glasgow. That's where it's a Rolls Royce engine, this one.
Oh, is that a Rolls Royce engine?
Yeah, this one is 8-cylinder.
Diesel engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one itself, this ladder is 100 foot.
That's also a circuit. That's beautiful. Okay. Is there any other engine I can see? Unbelievable. This is also used to look looking
Yeah.
very old.
That's not steam powered though, that one.
Yeah.
They couldn't,
1900.
they couldn't have steam because because of the smoke, to show them where the actual troops were.
Yeah.
So that's how they've got a petrol engine in it.
Yeah, I could see in the field, you know, that's the exactly same engine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And same with this. This is a petrol engine as well.
That's a petrol engine.
Yeah,
That's the military vehicle.
yeah.
RAF. Yeah.
This grey one here.
Oh, that's the one. MJ2711.
There's another firm just actually down the road from where these were built in Sandbach, Cheshire,
Yeah.
called Forden, F-O-D.
F4DEN.
That's it, yeah, they were
Yeah,
Forden.
ER Forden, yeah.
Yeah.
This I can see that.
Robert Forden,
Yeah.
Ernest Robert Forden,
Yeah.
he fell out with the trustees on the management,
Robert Forden, yeah.
yeah,
And so,
in Forden,
yeah.
and went to start his own business up.
Okay.
This is the first one he built.
Which year that was built in?
1935, I think it was.
1935. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. My God, that's a good history, man. It's very nice history. 1935. Oh, unbelievable. Sometimes do you miss that whole history
Oh yeah,
the whole time?
but it's only what I've picked up over the years. You know, it's I've been in transport all my life.
Okay.
You get to know the old vehicles. Of my generation anyway.
Do you mind how old are you?
81.
81. My God, that's so. So you have seen World War II.
Yeah.
You were almost 15 years? 20? No. How old you were in World War II?
Oh, I was born in 1944.
1944.
Yeah. So that was the back end of the war.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, where I came from, Bolton, we didn't see much there.
You were on Bolton, okay.
Yeah, didn't see much activity there. Manchester, Liverpool,
Yeah.
along the Manchester Ship Canal, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of bombing there. But we didn't-
Blackpool area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although in Southport, on the back is what we call the moss, Talton moss. There was actually, I forget what make it was now, a German bomber came down, crashed in the moss, and it sunk. And it's only these past 15, in the last past 15 years, it's actually been dug up, and they're actually rebuilding it.
Oh, that's an interesting story. All the toolings, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so technical corner.
No, that's nothing to do with it. No.
Okay.
It's all the general post office there.
Oh, that's the post office.
This was for the telephone and radio and everything. But they had all the tools in here for digging the roads up.
Can you open this box?
In this box, yeah.
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 To see how big is this capacity wise?
Oh. Well, we've got it full. It's full of rubbish at the moment.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, so that's locked in. That's enough for a one day, you know, for example, the Royal Mail or enough for one day to post anything. That's nice.
The telephones as well.
So the telegrams are
The telegrams, yeah. You might not have seen it. The back of the expect the green one, the green trailer up there. There's a little motorbike.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yeah, I've seen that.
That was used for the telegram board.
Motorbike, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen that. Yeah. Well, that's very nice. Probably will ask my wife to watch the movie because that movie inside, that gives a lot of feeling on the history.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This particular, this is
Yeah, that's 2006 model. That's great. What is this? This piece of
this is a children's.
So when did they build this? When did
These were Scowl, which were bought out by Leyland Motors,
Yeah.
and their factory was down in Watford.
Watford, okay.
Yeah.
London.
Yeah. They bought Scammell AC, which is that Michelin one.
Yeah.
Albion, Thornycroft,
Yeah.
it was the biggest. Excuse me.
Yeah. You did what?
It was the biggest truck maker in the world at one time, Leyland.
Yeah.
Because they bought all BMC, Morris, all them type of vehicles, you know.
It's so beautiful. Nowadays we don't see item like this. Leyland, Lancashire, that's your Ford car. British Commercial Vehicle Museum.
This is my place. वो फिल्म देखनी है मैंने।
यहाँ पे शो चलता है मैंने तुम्हें याद है मैंने देखो
इसके अंदर फिल्म चल रही है।
ये नहीं है बेटे अच्छी वो लगी
कारपेट भी बिछा हुआ है इसमें।
This is my bus.
This is my car.
Okay. Let's go inside. That's the driver's seat. Okay. You could feel that smell.
Can take a seat here.
I probably will take the last seat. I could sleep here.
Yeah.
The last seat.
Yeah.
I was preferring last seat.
Yeah.
So we still have 10 minutes, so I can sleep 5 minutes. No one will watch me in the last seat.
You want to go in the double decker?
You want me to drive for you?
Yeah, why not?
Where you want to go?
See this bus was running from 1907 to 2007. So 100 years.
Where?
See this bus. This was running from 1907 to 2007 for 100 years.
That's not right. Seating capacity 82 people. Upper saloon 47, lower 35. 8 people standing. Well, this has got more seats, so I can sleep very well.
Yeah. You can even go on top. I've gone on top, I'll wait here.